Hey, well, this is Zacchaeus with another live word of the day. And I just thank you for tuning in. Thank you for those who tune in for the first time. I thank you. And those who tune in consistently tuning in, I thank you as well. Well, today I'm gonna share something that went 30 million views. It broke the internet this past weekend. And I had no choice but to share it. I had no choice but to share it. And I have to admit, I'm a fan of Katt Williams because I remember seeing him in the movie called Friday After Next, and I admit too, I did watch an hour of the interview with him in on the Club Shay Shay. With the interview, I didn't watch all of it because I had other things to do, but this literally broke the internet, 30 million views or more, and people are still talking about it because Katt Williams had a lot to share about different celebrities and and different comedians, fellow comedians. He had a lot to say, exposing what really went down, exposing his truth about his experiences. And hey, well, this is Zacchaeus with another live word of the day. And I just thank you for tuning in. Thank you for those who tune in for the first time. I thank you. And those who tune in consistently tuning in, I thank you as well. Well, today I'm gonna share something that went 30 million views. It broke the internet this past weekend. And I had no choice but to share it. I had no choice but to share it. And I have to admit, it really went down. And one of the comedians he mentioned was Cedric the Entertainer, allegedly stolen some of his jokes. And I got on and I just Googled it quickly and see what Cedric the Entertainer had to say. Cedric the Entertainer had to say, he didn't really say much. He was out and about. I think he was at an event. He didn't really have much to say about it. And that's good. Keep the peace. Don't even have much to say about it, but that's what Cat Williams said. And he didn't really say any, and Cedric Entertainer didn't really say anything to defend that really back at him and anything like that. So you kind of figure it might be true. And let me just get into one of the sources of what I've read. And this is what I read. Cat Williams has taken aim at his fellow comedians during the interview before, but none were as charged as his interview this week on Club Shay Shay. Like tightly written stand-up routine during his 35-minute sit down with former NFL star Shannon Sharp, the Emmy-winning comedian and actor, fired off. Can he fired off at fellow comedians and about a long list of high profile figures, including Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, Chris Tucker, Diddy, addressing recent sexual assault alleged allegations against the hip hop mogul. Yet his allegations that Cedric Entertainer had stolen his best joke more more than decades ago. His oh man, drawn the most attention. Williams first made the allegations on radio show in 2021 when Cedric was a guest on Club Shay Shay in November 2023. Now, and this was Cat Williams was saying that Cedric the Entertainer took about 2 decades ago took stolen his jokes. And listen, what if it's true or not? I don't know, but this is what Cat Williams is saying, and it just continues to go on and on and on. That's what I read earlier, and and Steve Harvey and Cedric Entertainer, and he's getting them, yeah, you know, and his brother right here, man, it's just crazy, man. Mm. It's having Smiley. going after comedians, saying all sort of things. But Tavis Smiley didn't really said anything too much. A lot of them didn't. It's not really backfiring. And Katt Williams is a man that he comes out in truth and he speaks up and he says a lot. I listen to what he says, and he's a man that comes out and he speaks his mind and he stands out and he speaks up. Has a lot of truth when he speaks. Now, and that's what caused the frenzy this past week. Is when he came on and he said things about Steve Harvey, about how Steve Harvey. Then he said things about Tavis Smiley and said you're didn't steal this. Then he says something about Steve Harvey that really caught my attention. Now, excuse me, I don't know if it's true or not, but he said that Steve Harvey stolen his storyline about being homeless. Now, I don't know, but whatever's in the dark will come out in the light. And I believe Katt Williams was kind of shine a light on that. Not too sure. But as time goes on, then he had Faison Love. Said something about Faison Love, the comedian. Actor, comedian. I remember Faison on Parenthood. He said a lot of things, allegations, a lot of things about Faison. Then he said Tiffany Haddish had a comment to say about Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish came back and said that maybe let Katt Williams get a story correct. Let him get a story correct. What he's saying is not true, but if he's gonna say something about me, let him get it correct. And that's the only thing that Tiffany Haddish said. And then Kevin Hart. Oh boy. He went on in Kevin Hart though. He went in on Kevin Hart. Did he go in on Kevin Hart? Yes. But did he say that Kevin Hart was wearing a dress? And Kevin Hart with a dress on. Oh boy. He said Kevin Hart was wearing a dress. And these are just, and I did see that because you see, in Hollywood, if you want to, he said somebody said the greats did this. They all wear skirts and a dress. Okay. Tyler Perry. You had some people wore dresses. This past week, they said they had Tyrese Gibson in a dress, but that's not a dress. That's a throw, but the Muslims just wear. But Kevin Hart is really wearing a dress. And if you want to get down, if you want to take the oath, and you want to go to those rituals of wearing dresses and dressing feminine, this is what they want to do. They want to feminize the men in Hollywood. And Hollywood, that's what they want to do. But I digress. But Katt Williams mentioned this. Now, when you come out in truth, and when you speak from your heart, and you come out in truth, you get a lot of backlash. You get a lot of backfire. And then one interview, I think it was a few years ago, Katt Williams said this. Katt Williams said that when you speak truth, just like Dr. Martin Luther King, you get a lot of heat coming your way. A lot of people trying to sabotage your flow. A lot of people trying to come after you. And they're trying to sabotage you. They're trying to spread lies about you. All sort of things they try to spread about you. All sort of things they try to spread about you. Yes, man. Yeah, man. Yes. And the live word of the day is coming out of 1 John 1 verses 5. Let the light shines in darkness, and darkness has not overcome it. My sister and brethren out there, yes, there's darkness, light will eventually shine, and it will come out. Whatever's in the dark will come out in the light. And Katt Williams had a lot to share on the Shay Shay show, Shay Shay Club show, Club Shay Shay. He had a lot to share. And the thing is that while we sit here, we worried about what Katt Williams saying about all the comedians, fellow comedians. This year, 2024, we should be worried about getting our life together for the new year, for the coming year. Whether it's finances, whether it's our spiritual walk, our inner man, connecting with our families, making sure your house is taken care of, making sure your family is taken care of, making sure your children is taken care of. These are things that we should be worried about. But yet, this broke 30 million views. People watched it up and down. 2 hours and a half. Only watched a half of it. And I only watched maybe an hour of it. But this is what people are concerned with a lot. And we gotta ask ourselves, what's important to us? I know we getting on, we just leaving comments and opinions. Yes, it's Club Shay Shay, but let's get our priorities straight. Let's get our act together financially. Let's get our spiritual walk together. And let's get our family life together. Let's get things that's very important together, because at the end of the day, let's face it, at the end of the day, Katt Williams is rich, wealthy. So is Shannon Sharp, wealthy. And we stay broke. They're not worried. They don't know who you are. They don't know who you are. I'm sure if they see you on the street, they're just, if they see you, sure if some, I'm not going to say if they see you, but if they see you in the street, don't be surprised if they don't acknowledge you, because they don't know you. Some celebrities, when they see you in the street, they don't even say hello. When you say hello to them, they don't even say hello to you. So let's get our priorities straight. Let's seek God for the new year. Let's get our health together. A lot of us are battling with our health. Let's get things together. Let's prioritize things in a better way. Let's prioritize things in a better way instead of going back and forth about Katt Williams that been on the Club Shay Shay. Okay? Katt Williams' family is taken care of, well buttered, and his family is taken care of. Now let's try to get our families taken care of. Okay? Let's get our act together spiritually. Let's get our act together, our family life together, relationship with our families better for this year. Let's get our health together. Let's get our health. Try eating better this year. And let's get your finances in the right direction. But this is Zacchaeus with another live word of the day. God bless. And thanks for tuning in. Got more videos coming. Thank you so much. God bless and be safe out there. Peace and blessings.